All right, I think I got this all set up. I'm trying different things. People complaining about the typing on the computer with the audio, but we're gonna bring you the coffee shop at number 33 on August 5th, 2025. We got the kitties making coffee. I thought that was just so cool. And got a couple of little orange ones in there, and that's gonna play into the show today. So welcome everybody. Welcome. It's been a little while since I've been able to do these. I've been super busy, and then was just wanting to make sure everybody knows that Biscuits, the return of Biscuits, is tonight at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. What is up, everybody? Katanya, Rebecca, Tom O'Leary, Cindy, Live76, and if anything's getting wrong with my audio, please let me know. Samuel, Ken, E-Jug, happy Tunes Day. This world is a cartoon. Absolutely, Katanya. Freedom Seeking American joined. Velvet, Ken Roman, Heidi Booma song quite a while ago. SG Anon said his mentor died. So how decode? Yeah, that was Ultra's claim. I'm not so I have no idea if that's the case or not. Maybe that's something that SG told Ultra, but I've never heard that he said his mentor died. That's interesting. Anyways, I'm only on YouTube and the Substack right now. For whatever reason, coffee shop talks don't do as well on Rumble. I think it's because their notification system sucks. And so welcome Sally, and I think you were the first one in. And then welcome Mary. You made it to a live. It's been a little while since I seen you. So we got Velvet Thought Forms. What's up? Good morning, Grand Rising, whatever, if you get into those word games. Everything like it says in the title. The Aminal Funny Farm continues. I'm not going to share anything other than what's been going on here on the Funny Farm. And it continues. And it's been, some of it's been fun. And then other parts of it's been like, we got to deal with the situation here. Like we're dealing with a situation right now. And I'll get to that in this. So people probably are wondering what's been going on with the old grease monkey and some of the kitties and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to get into that. There's some stuff popping off on X that I'll get to right after this. I don't know what's going on, but it kind of stems from. So if you haven't watched, there was Mike Gill Q&A Zoom yesterday, and it has been posted on there. And Mike went over a lot of stuff with the economy. He used to forecast those kinds of things. That's what helped him build a lot of his wealth before they took it away and he started fighting the cartel. Overall, it was really awesome. And then there was a period of time where you'll see later on in the video, I kind of lose my shit a little bit, but at the same time, like I enjoyed every second of it and I don't regret it for one bit. I felt kind of bad because there was like some really nice people in the Zoom and whatnot, people that are going to hear it. They're not going to understand the context of what's going on, but just know that was building up for a long time. But that's not why we're here. So what I want to get to is the Aminals. Oh no, Substack saying the live had ended? Looks like it's going all right. Yeah, it looks like Substack's working. I'm not sure what's going on. But yes, people have different issues with different platforms. Maybe it's device, maybe it's I don't know. Some people watch it in the app. Some people might be watching this on a TV. I'm assuming that YouTube might be better for something like that. So, anyways, we'll get started. But if you guys have any issues, you can pop over to the YouTube. If you guys need me to put those links into the chats, I will, so that you can flip flop whichever one works best for you. And now let's get to it, man. Everybody's probably wondering what's been going on with the grease monkey. It's been quite the saga because my car was having issues where the battery wasn't holding charge, and so we had to get grease monkey out so that we could go and get gas, because my car is the only one with a trunk, to kind of seal off the gas. Safest way to go down and fill up the containers for the mowers. And so we opened up, and grease monkey just shot out of that thing, landed in the grass, and was into the hills in no time. It was super impressive. I was like, wow, You go. Anyways, so Grease Monkey and then returned later that night. And then we made an appointment to go and get the car looked at because the battery was having issues. So we replaced the battery and now we've got a new setup. But Grease Monkey, during those two times where we had to get him out, because he once again, the second time was like prepared even more than the first time and took off. And so I think Grease Monkey just got sick of it. Well, where's Grease Monkey now? Grease Monkey has joined the rest of the cat herd. I mean, what do you call a bunch of cats when they're together? A litter, right? Well, he's not really part of the litter because I think he's from a different mother, but he's joined the rest of the herd, we'll say, down at the shop.
Cutie. You're the cutie.
So this is Grease Monkey. We'll watch the rest of this. But I had seen him down there because him, I don't know. I saw Grease Monkey playing around. I was like, that's Grease Monkey. I could just tell by the color, the way it looks and whatnot. And we'd have to compare, I guess, because some of them do look a little bit similar. Every one of them has a little bit of a distinct thing. And Grease Monkey has a little bit of a different of a look. But this is me when I found Grease Monkey down there with the rest of them. And I was like, oh, this is even better than the car because you were all lonely in the car, right? I think it's better. So here we go.
Oh, look at that.
And most of them are on the other side of this little shed where we keep the mower and stuff like that. And so I don't know if he's dabbling in both sides or like they're still getting used to each other and all that kind of stuff. But he came back out and said hi.
You're perfectly fine. Yeah. Yeah.
So he just kind of hung out there. It was kind of cute. And he just kind of looking at me and whatnot. And I've seen Grease Monkey a few times ever since. So there is an update on the old Grease Monkey. And so I love the Grease Monkey. And then there's some new kitties on the block. So we'll get to those eventually. The one concern that we have, though, is a couple of these. We got a couple foxes that are running around, and we catch them like we have a camera system set up around the house. And so we got a couple foxes, and they cute as shit too, but they are mischievous, and they are probably going to pick up little kitties if they can. And I was actually really shocked at this one because it allowed me to get pretty dang close, actually. Let me see which ones. Okay.
I don't know, but it's not.
So earlier, so what had happened is I was going to go for a walk along the little development here, the little road through all the houses, and the fox just stayed there. And I literally got, you can't really see it in this video. I think maybe, either way, I got like to the left here and I was just like staring at this fox. I was just like talking to the fox and I was just like, you better stay away from those kitties. Like you can go and eat moles and all those kinds of things all day, but stay away from the kitties. And the fox just stared at me and I was like, well, if you're just going to sit there and pose for me, then I'm going to go get my camera. And so I ran back to the house and got my camera. And this is me trying to like, get a good shot of it. And then unfortunately, when I did get back up to where I was at, I wasn't even as close as I was before, but it finally like was just like, nah, I don't want my picture taken. And you can see it running off here. So you can, as soon as I break out the freaking camera, I was like, nah, I don't want to be on the internet. But too bad, I got you running off into the woods. So that's one of the fears right now for like the Grease Monkey and some of the kitties. Is the foxes. There seems to be an adult one and then that younger one. I think that's the younger one. But what's up, Don Davis? Welcome. And Egal Miche. Time will tell. Some of you that have just joined us. The one thing about YouTube is that the comments do show up in StreamYard. So if you comment in the StreamYard, I can't see you. But what's up, Christine, the Strawberry Girl, Michael Allen, Diney, Third Loop, left. And Sally and you're also over there. Groovy Otter only on Rumble, though. I know the Otter's only on Rumble. Dang it. But we'll have the Otter, we'll have the Gong, we'll have it all tonight with the Biscuits. Eugene, welcome Kelly, and welcome D Mustard C. We are just going over and Michael Allen. We are just going over the funny farm, the Aminal funny farm here. D mind the Booma Son's homestead. So I've shown. Oh, gotcha. E-Jug over here. Welcome. See, we can show the YouTube comments over here. Late to the party, but not too late. I mean, we're only 11 minutes in. Just showed the grease monkey is all right from all I can tell, unless something happened, between the video there and last couple nights with those freaking foxes. That's my only concern, is that these foxes are picking them off. But overall, it seems like they're all staying safe. But here's one that's kind of just funny because this bunny has just been hanging out forever and nothing fucks with it. It's hilarious.
And then you have the rabbit. Nothing messes with the rabbit. Kung Fu Master Black Belt. Always around. Never fucked with. Got foxes. Got cats. It just keeps on chilling and nothing fucks with it. Hawks, everything. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't have any pictures of videos of the foxes, but or of the hawks. I mean, because I just showed you some stuff of the foxes. It's hard to catch them, but the hawks, they haven't been around as much in years past, but maybe it's just the season. But this rabbit hangs out in the wide open, and I've watched the adult cats, feral cats, walk right past it. Nothing fucks with this bunny for whatever reason. It must just be one badass bunny. And I can walk up to that dang thing and get within almost 10 feet before it even starts to kind of move. It's like it's ready to kick your ass. I mean, it's probably just knows like I'm way faster than you. You ain't got nothing on me. But the hawks don't mess with it. The fox don't mess with it. The feral cat adults don't mess with it. It's like it must be one badass bunny. So, yes, it's a ninja bunny. Calais, my love. Probably saying that wrong, but I love it. Calais, my love. Well, we don't have any ducks coming up here, but we have a lake down below, and we'll get some ducks and geese and what do you call those? Herons? Blue heron, I think, is what we see down there, which are very majestic, very beautiful. The problem is that there's all kinds of ticks. Anytime you walk down there, you end up with ticks on you, and some of them are so small it's hard to detect. If they were all bigger ticks, which would be more disgusting, but at least you'd be able to see them. But I'll get down there. Anyway, so what we have going on now, because of all the skunkies and all the animals that are coming up, obviously we've got to figure out some stuff with the feral cats, so we're looking into that. The company that is coming in now, we have a company that's here right now, and maybe they've come to pick up their cages and maybe even move them for the next round. One of the kitties got caught. Now we let the kitty out, of course, and the guy that came and is setting up traps. We're trying to catch the skunks because there's just too many of them, and it's going to become an issue. And as much as they're kind of cute, the skunks, that are going to relocate them, as far as I know. And but they can't do anything about the cats because cats are still considered domestic, not wild. And so the company that is catching the skunks to put them somewhere else, they can't do anything with the feral cats. Well, the first thing that got caught was one of these kitties. So hopefully it told all the rest of them, don't get caught. But it was pissed.
You're so mad. It's your fault. This is for the skunkies.
This cat was so pissed. It was growling. It was hissing at us, of course, and it was feisty, man. This is like a wild animal. It's like it might as well be a bobcat. But it was pissed as shit. And it's what's funny is these guys that are the one guy that came out to trap them. Guess what they use? I'll pull up. So I'll add some more. I have more videos and things that I want to show you with some of the stuff. But guess what they put in the traps to bring the skunks in? put your guesses in. It's freaking hilarious. Where are we at? I want to do that. Okay, next one. It's hilarious what they use. I never would have thought. Never would have thought it. So oh, I don't want you to see it. Hold on before I get to that. Okay. What do you guys think? Okay, so some people are saying cat food, peanut butter, guinea fowl. Guinea fowl eat ticks. Yes, we want them around. We got another animal that's coming into the picture that we want around. Some people are saying cheese. So we got peanut butter, cheese, cat food. Let me check the Substack. Cat food. Cologne. Yeah, it could be certain colognes that could bring them in. D mustard seed says it won't open. Go over to the YouTube if you're still here. D mustard seed. If you can hear me, then you probably can't even hear me. But anyways, so let me see what else we got. Oh wow, finally caught alive. Hey, what's up, Mickey? Love you, D Booma. I have watched all from you and MG and Stacy too, Mike Gill. But have been under the weather seriously, but I am here. Oh, I hope you get better. Prayers for you to get better. We're trying to figure out what it is that these wild trappers use to capture the skunkies. They use McDonald's, French fries, and chicken nuggets. He mashes up French fries and chicken nuggets from McDonald's to bring in the skunks. They can't use other certain things because it brings in too many of the cats, feral cats. But as you saw there, the very first thing that got caught was the cats. And I was pretty sure that they all were going to be caught as cats. So we'll get to the skunkies a little bit more later on. But freaking hilarious when you find out that they swing by the drive-thru McDonald's, get some chicken nuggets, some French fries. And I found out the skunks, oh yeah, they love it. I mean, I think the cats like it a little bit too. They'll eat anything, it seems. But they're freaking using McDonald's. Yeah, it'd never go bad, and it would be there all night, and I could smell it. So I was just like, I mean, not that I create McDonald's, but the French fries smell pretty good. I used to love McDonald's French fries and actually chicken nuggets whenever I went to McDonald's when I was a kid. Obviously, before we knew what it was, and then I'd look at the chicken nuggets back then, and you could see like the shiny, like pink colored stuff, and you're like, "What the heck is this?" But it tasted so freaking good. Who knows what it was? Anyways, we're gonna get to the skunkies in a little bit. It did catch one feral cat. My dad and I got that cat out of there, even though it was a pain in the ass figuring out how the trap worked. But we have not only new cats showing up, but we have a new friend, and this is a good friend, even though they're not the most pleasant looking. So here is what we have here. On the top animal is a new cat that's come into the fold, and below that is what? An opossum. So hold on, I got some more pics. I just forget that it always brings it right up when you're doing it live. Here's the cat in the background. And there's the opossum hanging out. They were both like near each other, and then one of them accidentally flipped over the food bowl, and it scared the cat to run over there. And now the cat just kind of hung out patiently waiting for this freaking opossum to finish up. And got some more. Got some more. The cat is like, what the heck, man? This thing's eating all the food, bro. Now this cat looks like it's actually been fed a little bit, so I don't know if it's like treating us like a restaurant, like we have better food than wherever it's coming from. And I've never seen this one before ever. But this cat's looking at me like, dude, when is this thing gonna leave? I want to eat. And all we had out there was cat food in this. So every once in a while, we'll put out like the good stuff, and usually to the ones that like the one that we call Spooks, which is the mom of like all the kittens except for some of the new ones that have come in. But and yes, possums are they're good. I think they eat all the like the bugs and stuff, and they'll take out snakes, like black snakes, because we've had black snakes around here too. There's another one we can chalk up on the Aminal Funny Farm. Yeah, the old school I think were more healthy, but who knows what's in them now. We do have raccoons. There was one year my dad caught like 13 raccoons, live trapped them, and went and took them somewhere else. They just get into everything and make a mess of your garbage and all kinds of stuff. So these are the kind of things that we're, the skunks and stuff like that. We got to start removing some of them, but we want the opossums around. We don't see too many of them. And then I've seen an armadillo and all that kind of stuff here. Beef tallow, not beer tallow. Yes. They should use beer tallow, huh? I don't know if there's a beer tallow, but beer breaded. Get back to this one. I have a friend in Texas that has possums, raccoons, and feral cats all hanging out on our back patio together. Yes, these things were hanging out. At one point, they were eating, this cat and this possum were freaking eating together, and then one of them accidentally flipped over the bowl, and it freaked out the cat a little bit. And then the cat just seemed to wait its turn. And then there was another little kitty that was waiting in the bushes, which was kind of funny because we'll get to that in just a second. But let me see here. Get you a better look at the opossum. Do I have this one up? There you go. We'll get another little one as I remove these, but that's where the opossum and the kitty are there. Let me see here. Close up. Bam! Look at that little guy. He doesn't even care. I'm literally like right on the other side of the glass, pointing a flashlight right in its face, and this thing did not give a rip. It was not going to stop eating that food no matter what. My boo. And we haven't seen this opossum up here this whole time that we've been feeding these little kitties. Isn't it crazy? It's just the craziest dang thing. Okay, let me see where I'm at with things. I got to look at this. All right, let's get to the new ones. So we got some new little kitties. These things are popping up everywhere. That's what's going to become the issue. But here, check this out.
We got some new ones. And there's a third yellow orange kitty somewhere. Not showing up today yet, but here they are.
And this is 2 of them, but there's 3 of them. I'll tell you a little bit about them as we watch some of these.
Oh man, so cute.
Now these things are really skinny and like they need food. So I'm hoping that we can help them at least get healthy and then figure out what we're going to do with all these cats. But they're just kind of cute. Master of disguise, just hiding in there, acting like it's all incognito. And it's like, where's more food? Where's more food? One more of these guys. Oh, they're so cute. Just hiding in there, looking at you. Yep, I'm a ninja kitty stalker. It's so cute. So while the opossum at night and that other cat, the new cat, they were eating, one of these little guys was hiding there in the bushes and waiting its turn. So it's just it's gotten kind of wild here on the funny farm, and I got a couple more for you. But Eagle is saying, born and raised in the most southern part of Louisiana, opossums were always in our yard, along with armadillos, alligator. I've not seen no alligators. We don't got those here in Missouri. I've seen plenty of turtles. There are some otters down in the lake, and maybe seen pelicans. I know I've seen geese, ducks, and the heron. I don't know if I've seen a pelican, but I've seen almost all those things except alligators and pelicans. Kind of wild, but I mean, I love animals. It's just we're getting a little bit overrun, and yes, feral cats are cute until they attack you for no reason. Feral cats, man, like these things are like bobcats and like wild animals. They're cute as shit. You know, we domesticate them and all that kind of stuff, and that's why I got the little orangies here in this coffee shop with the kitties. They cute, and so one of the orange cats has been spending more time, and it's really skinny. So I think it as long as it stays protected and whatnot, it can build its body up a little bit. The orange kitty is the new grease monkey on the block. So one of the orange kitties has become a little grease monkey and is hiding up in my car. And it's fine now because we got plenty of gas, so I don't need to drive that thing right now. But the car is fixed, and it can hang out in there for a little bit, regain its strength. So the last things that I wanted to share as far as the aminals go, I think is all I had on here, is that so let's go back to the kitty that got caught. So we got the trap set, ended up catching a kitty, and then I was like, I don't know if this is going to work. Maybe it's not going to be a good idea because all the cats are just going to keep on getting pulled into these things. No more cats ended up in the traps. There is one trap where all the McDonald's was eaten, and the trap didn't work. so some animal got its McDonald's nuggets and fries, and it's all good. This little kitty was pissed and probably learned its lesson. But when it starts getting dark is when the skunks start coming out, and we literally watch them come out, and we literally watched two of them go into them. I mean, like I didn't see them. I saw them walking around it, and it took them a little while. But two of the younger skunks ended up in the two lower traps. So 2 of the 5 young skunks are gonna be removed. I believe they're going to be taken somewhere else and released. I gotta find that out. I can't tell you for certain. However, I'm pretty sure that's the way that this operates. I don't think they kill them or anything like that. So they're going to be removed. They're old enough now where they can fend for themselves. They'll be fine. They ain't going to be going out and getting McDonald's anymore. But I walked up to the traps, like fairly close, you know, being careful, obviously. I don't know if someone said that young skunks, baby skunks, they can't spray yet. These things look like they're at that age that they could probably spray. However, when I got close to the cages, those things didn't care. They were in there just munching their food. It probably wasn't until after they ate their food, felt like crap, that they were finally like, oh, crap. And I just went and checked on them right before this live, and they just sleeping in their cages. So when this guy comes, apparently he uses a plastic garbage bag, puts it over there, ties it, puts it in there, takes it, and they go release him somewhere. This is just like, it's nonstop entertainment now. And this guy doesn't have anything better to do in the evenings if I'm not live streaming than check on the cats. And I was literally out there. So we watched the skunks go in, and then we watch Mama Skunk cross the road, go around, and come up where we have corn. And I'm going to show you that in a second. We have corn where we have deer that come up and they eat the corn, and then obviously like birds and squirrels. So let's check that out. Mama Skunk.
And then the one that we really want to catch is still the mama.
These skunks are not scared, and I'm glad they're not, because if it started acting all weird, I wouldn't get this close. But I'm a little bit farther back than what it is, because I got my 5x zoom on. This is Mama, and then we're going to put a trap up here with some McDonald's in it and see if we can get her. I mean, they haven't, I don't know. It wasn't my idea to have to trap them. I would have probably just left them alone. However, it's getting kind of crazy here on the Aminal Funny Farm. But this is Mama. Didn't give a rip.
What are you doing, Mama? We're gonna stick a trap up here tomorrow. We'll get you soon enough.
I got one more video of Mama.
Do you like McDonald's? Huh? That's what they're gonna serve up tomorrow. Chicken nuggets and French fries. And find you a new home.
We're gonna find out if Mama likes McDonald's. I asked her, and she perked her head up.
Do you like McDonald's?
Huh? McDonald's? We'll see if we can get Mama, but at least Mama will be there for the last 3 little ones. And if we have the success, because even after the 2 were trapped in the lower traps, there was at least one other one that I saw walking around down there by them. So I don't know, man. I'm not saying these animals have like feelings, and they're all sad and whatnot, but they were probably in there crying, I can imagine, which is kind of sad. However, they're going to be just fine. They'll go to a new home and they'll be out of a development where we have lots of other domesticated like dogs and animals and pets and stuff like that. So I don't know, man. I probably would have just left them if it was up to me, but we got to start getting some of these out of here. We'll keep the opossums, but the raccoons and the skunks can go. And then we got to figure out what we're going to do with the kitties. But we'll see. We'll see. And then if we get a trap up tonight, I'll probably have some. I'll probably have more after the Biscuits and the Booma and Biscuits Digital Dojo Variety Show that we'll be having tonight. After that, I'll be running out there to check and see if we got anything else. It's going to be interesting, but that's kind of like the update as far as like the Aminals go. What do we have now? So we have the feral cats, obviously, and now there's more of them. Adults showing up, as well as the 3 little orange kittens. Grease Monkey seems to be fine and joined the herd down by the shed. The 3 orange ones. I've seen one of the orange ones down there, but I don't think it's going under the shed. It kind of stays in the bushes near it. It's kind of like I don't know if I'm accepted, kind of a thing. And then we saw one that was running like the ridge of the tree line down below, and I was like, that's where that fox goes, but it's also where that bunny's at. So maybe it knows that bunny will protect it, because that bunny's got to be a black belt kicking some ass. Oh man! But this is the entertainment that I have. Mama skunk, she's beautiful. It's like if they didn't spray out of their freaking glands, and it'd be good. My old feral cat really liked me, says Ken. He brought me a squirrel's head. So sweet. Yeah, my freaking sister's a big old cat, Milo. He's a freaking beast. He's a huge cat. Like, I actually look at him and there's a little, obviously I know he's cool and he's not gonna, he's never attacked or bitten or swatted anybody. He's like really freaking chill, but he's so big that he's kind of scary. He's like that big of like just a freaking cat. Anyways, that little bastard goes out and catches birds and mice and baby bunnies all the time, and he shreds some of these baby bunnies, and it's like, oh, stop doing that. So it's very frustrating. However, we're trying to keep the cats fed really well right now, so they're not lured by the McDonald's until we can get the skunks all out of here. I think we can get that full family of skunks moved to a new location. And so I'll keep you guys updated on that one. But it's kind of fun seeing these little orange kittens, and they're really skinny. So hopefully the food will help, and then we'll figure out what we can do about them. But this company that's doing the skunks, they only do wild. They don't do domestic. They say they can't even do feral cats because they're still considered domestic. And so they can't remove them. So I got to connect with that TNR place that some of you guys have been sharing with me, and then we'll see about getting at least some of these feral cats hopefully fixed so they stop breeding like crazy, and then figure things out from there. But anyways, like, I don't got a whole lot else. What do you guys got going on these days? We got like I said, Booma and Biscuits Digital Dojo Variety Show coming up later today. The plan still tentatively is, and I don't know if I'm going to get a time, because we'll see how everybody's health is doing on Wednesday. But the plan is to have Non-Vaxxer 420 and Sabrina live with me that day. It'll probably be later in the day, and stay tuned. Pay attention if you want to catch that live, because I haven't been given the time yet. Maybe I'll get that, or maybe we will spring it on people and make her happen. But yes, Sabrina Wallace and Non-Vaxxer 420. And then I'm still waiting to hear back from 7Cs, and we'll see if we can get a show going. But it's kind of like everybody in this group kind of has like a little bit of a health thing where it's like, we'll see. But that's the plan, man. That is the plan. We will get you guys notified as soon as possible when these things are going to happen. And then if you haven't checked out the Mike Gill Q&A, definitely go check that out on Mike Gill 44 on Rumble. A little later in that episode, I finally got to rip, I'll just say it, Patrick Mockridge's ass. He showed up as Sally's soccer mom like an idiot and was talking smack on all of us. And so now I'm going to go deal with that on X because I'm not sure what's going on. He's been trying to, with the sock account, paint all of us bad and attack me really because I slapped him a good one verbally. And I don't feel regret from it at all. Even though I felt, like I said, kind of bad because there was like a sweeter older people in there. And I was just like, oh, sorry you had to witness that, but I really have. It's been building up, and I wanted to slap that fool. Patrick's a little, you know what. Anyways, we won't get into that because we want just happy coffee time. We want kitties. We want aminals. We want to know that they're all okay and they're safe, and that the feral cats aren't trying to murder us. The feral cats play nice. Booma plays nice. I love me some kitties. I love me all animals, really. I even like the skunks. It's just there's too many of them. I don't want anything to happen to them. So anyways, this was Coffee Shop Talk number 33. Been a little while since we did one of these. This was all about the aminals on the funny farm. And I'm so glad that you joined me on August 5th, 2025. I think we had a good time. We shared some videos. We shared some pictures. Hopefully shared some laughs. And coffee together, right? That's what it's about. I look forward to catching you tonight with Biscuits, and I will catch you on the very next one. God bless you all. Peace.